evening, everybody, and this is the Soap Channel. That's SOAK, Son of a King, Son of the Most High God. Hey guys, I'm just going to try something here. So I'm sitting here talking with my beautiful daughter, and we were going over something that she has for her. This is at class at church, right? So she has this for class, and it's something that talks about praying first, right? And so it's a big chapter here, not necessarily chapter. I don't have to call him back. Chapter here, but it talks about a lot of things, and I'm so proud of her because she came to me and we talked about some of the things. And just to mention some of the things, I'm not going to go too over it all, but it talks about a lot of things. It talks about lifestyle of prayer. All right, and we talked about that a little bit. No, we didn't talk about. Where did we start at, Gigi? Oh, we started right here. We started right here where it talks about match who he is with what he can do. And an example is like it says here, you can see where she was supposed to match up some of these things, right? And it says like healer. All right, God heals all our diseases. And it has another example. It says peace. Where does that line go? He brings me peace no matter what I go through, right? It says joy. It says joy, and you have to draw a line to match it. Where does that line go to joy? Daddy getting his eyes getting... It says joy. I will choose joy because God is my joy. All right. So it's a couple of things that we talked about on here, and then it has some other things. And I love this here. It says that what are you trusting God for? All right. And my daughter put down that he always protect me. 2, he always keeps his promises, and he always protect me and helps me with my sin. Okay. What else? It says here on another page, it says the best thing we could ever want is what God wants. All right. And my daughter put in, it says, list below and pray through the thing God wants for the world and for you. And my daughter put on one, and I'm not going to read everything, but she says, 1, to believe in him and that his son Jesus. Okay. So I think this is beautiful. It's helping the kids. And we're talking about a lot of these things, right? Okay. And let's see. So, anyway, this is one of the things that, we were talking about. All right. And we're just kind of going through some of the pages of what she has this done by when. When you have to have this done by when?
Yay.
No, when do you have to have it done? By when? When you have to have it finished? Wednesday? February 2nd, okay? So she's practically done now because me and her walked through the whole thing. All right? And it says, another thing says prayer for when I need help. All right? And then it also talked about the full armor of God. So we went over that and talked about what all those things mean to have the full armor of God. All right. But anyway, I just thought it was so wonderful that me and my daughter went through these things and having a conversation about God. But lastly here, so my daughter, I asked her, because in the end, it says color a picture of something you are believing God for. And so I asked her to, ask her, like, what are you believing in God for? So she was thinking about it, and she was trying to think about what is she believing God for. So I asked her because she was having a little trouble trying to, figure that out. Okay, so I said, well, you talked about being a doctor. And she said, yeah. So the thing says, color a picture of something you are believing in God for. All right. And so I said, didn't you say you want to be a doctor? And she said, yeah, I wanted to be a doctor. I said, okay, so draw a picture of a doctor. And look what my daughter drew. This is what she drew. Right? All right. And so I saw that little baby. I said, wait a minute, you got a baby on there. So are you wanting to be a doctor for big people or little people? She said she wants to be a doctor for little people. So she wants to be like a pediatrician. All right. So what I thought would be a great idea is, since I'm a paramedic, maybe I can start talking to my daughter and teaching her some things. So what we're going to do is we're going to post a couple of videos also. Maybe we'll probably incorporate God in it some kind of way. And then little by little, there'll be short snippets of videos, but we're going to see her progression and how she does with certain things as it relates to learning some of the basic things about pediatrics. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm going to give her the EMS version, but hey, if she's interested in being a pediatric doctor one day, then what better time to start her now than to help her learn little things? Maybe heart rate, maybe one of the things that usually will send a child into cardiac arrest. Just little small things, right? But we'll start off with respiratory rate, heart rate, some of the things that kids do as babies, and so we'll start talking about that. I think that's a great idea. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? What? I've been talking this whole time and you ain't paying attention. I'm talking about you trying to be a pediatric. You think that's a good idea that we start working on some of those things to try to help you along the way? So after many years? All right. So anyway, as I mentioned, we're going to do that. So stay tuned, all right? And hopefully we can see what Alexa does and see how far she gets with learning some of this stuff, all right? So once again, this is the Soap Channel. Yeah, somebody's calling Daddy right now, as usual. This is the Soap Channel. That's SOAK, Son of a King, Son of the Most High God. I'm here with my beautiful daughter, and we are going to. I'm gonna take off my hood now. You only see my wig. Okay, it's messed up hairdo. And we're going to see what we can do with her learning some of the pediatric stuff. So guys, stay tuned. All right. So until next time, that's Son of a King, Soap Channel, SOAK, Son of a King, Son of the Most High God. Hey guys, until next time, take care of yourselves, and let's remember to sow into our children, and definitely pray to God every day to draw closer to Him as He draws near to us. All right. So until next time, we love you. We'll take care. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. Say bye, Alexa.
Bye.
All right.
Yay.